Welcome back. As we promised, we are going to cover together or to tackle or to analyze the trade war between the United States and China and its impact on the global economy. And we do have an expert who is going to answer all our questions regarding this very delicate file. We are very much delighted to have with us live here in the studio our prominent guest, Dr. Hisham Abou Bakr, our economic expert in China. Thank you very much for being with us, sir, and a very good morning.
Thank you for having me.
And let's start immediately with the latest. As we all know, this long-expected meeting which took place between Donald Trump and his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping, it was such a meeting in which the whole world was waiting to know what's going to happen right after that, and if there are going to be some fruitful, positive results of it. How do you see or how do you evaluate this meeting and its outcomes, sir?
Actually, the meeting represents the idea of two big powers cannot zero-sum each others. So the United States cannot eliminate China, and also China needs to cooperate with the United States. At the end of the game, United States already start a dialogue with China. And now this meeting proves that the cooperation will lead the new stage. But the negotiation is very difficult because the demand from Donald Trump administration is very high. And the Chinese government and is not welcoming to make concessions in regard of the tariff or the way of the trade, free trade or such things. So the outcomes is a little bit good because the tariff already reduced from 57% to 47% from the United States side, and also
on specific goods.
On specific goods.
Yeah.
And also China has promised to postpone rare earth minerals, control also for 1 year. And at the same time also China import from the United States huge amount of soybeans every year, like 10 million metric tons at least. So this now China promised to import 20 million metric tons this season, which will make a big leapfrog from those American farmers suffering now because China has reached zero imports from soybeans. They replaced the United States markets with Argentina markets, Brazil markets.
Latin America.
Yeah, Latin America markets, because they also has huge production, and China has the ability to diversify its imports. So they are not under pressure in this regard. But United States cannot find a replacement market.
Sir, would you please, I'd like to clarify this to the layman in the street. I mean, we are not all economic experts. Is it that trade war or tariffs war, or both are two sides of the same coin?
Actually, it's not trade war or tariff war. It's a way of Donald Trump to put pressure on other countries to make them make concessions and make some benefits for America, make America first, America great again, those slogans, and make those countries under pressure, make some agreement. But I think these trade agreements or the agreements under pressure will not last forever. It's just some time just to make some postpone the war.
Is it that easy, sir, or that simple? Yeah, I mean, it's totally focusing on the economic side, or the defense and security side also is playing a role. I mean, when we witness that there are some army exercises in the South China Sea, and to find that there are collaborations between China and other countries, and this is something as an indirect message to the states that if you are strong, we are not less strong. And if there is a war, you are going to be the loser. Which is which, sir?
Actually, it's both. It's both. The United States wants to postpone the China, growth and power, because now China is emerging as a great power. It's not like before, developing country. Now they are recognized as a great power, not only economic production, also in the army sector. We can see what happened in Pakistan, India, the last war between them conflict. The Chinese weapons overcome the United States weapons. So this trigger the power of China and show the world that China is not weak. China has a lot of weapons facilities, and they have all the power to even overcome China, United States power. Some people said China can destroy all the Marines, United States Marine in 6 hours. So this great power, United States want to stop.
This is rhetoric, or I can say it's the war of words, or the psychological war.
Yes.
But here, sir, I wanted just to refer to that because I cannot separate politics or defense from economy.
Really?
They are all very much connected together in a very complicated way. But let's return back to the economic side and to know more about the domino effect, because now the whole world is saying when there's something between China and the States, it's going to have this domino effect on the global economy. We are not going to be here in Egypt, far from what's going on in the United States or in China. How do you see this domino effect?
Actually, the global economy already in the recession period. The slowdown on the growth rates, and also there is a debt problems and maybe debt crisis for some countries. So the two big economies has witnessed this idea, and they want to postpone this falling down to the economy and want to have some stable economy at least for a while. That's why they came together and try to minimize the conflict and maximize the benefits. So now we have reached some understanding. Yeah, understanding. Cannot say concessions in this stage. Just understanding about the situation we are in. We cannot destroy the situation of the whole world, supply chain and the world economy situation, because it's very fragile under all this pressure. So now we just postpone the confrontation because the tariff rate is still high. And also the ideas about how to make this go through, foundation of stable, understanding between the two countries. Until now, we cannot reach this stage. So we just postpone, and this is level, and we try to build on. So experts from two sides now are sitting inclusively to discuss in details each every point, and to try to find out how to solve it. This is what Xi Jinping, the president of China, has emphasized. He said we need experts from both sides to focus more about narrowing the conflict, the gap, and maximizing the benefits, so that we can move on to the level of normalization of our relations, economic relations, political relations, and low down the fears of the United States and the ideas of that China is a threat, or China is competing with the United States. China wants to dialogue with the United States in the equal sides, and we want to build a more fair world, build on equality and mutual benefits, not only for United States and China, but also for global South. We can see that China is important, great influence for Shanghai Organization, Cooperation Organization, and also for BRICS, which Egypt also joined BRICS and Shanghai. So now we are witnessing a new global South rule. Not only China, United States, but also global South rising now, as you can see Brazil, you can see another countries like Russia, Egypt, India, and other countries now want to make...
And China, Africa.
China,
Africa, and considering Egypt as the gate to Africa, and to have also its presence in the BRICS, and to make sure that it's going to continue for the best interest of all, or to meet the aspirations of all peoples of the BRICS countries. If you want to also elaborate on that, sir.
Yes, actually, this is the trade war between China and the United States may be emerging a chance for Egypt, because Egypt is a focal, country in the Middle East, Africa, and also very close to Europe. So linking between Asia, Africa, Europe in a very special spot with the Suez Canal corridor, and then now China is focusing on investing in Egypt. We have witnessing like 200 big companies now investing in Suez Canal economic area.
Where is the Belt and Road Initiative right now, sir?
Actually, China has invested like $1 trillion already, and have signed 2,000 cooperation agreement
Oh.
with 152 countries. So Belt and Road Initiative is not now theoretical or just a lip service. It's a reality on the ground. And not only countries from Africa get benefit from Belt and Road Initiative. We can find Asia, we can find Europe, we can find Latin America. Just a few countries reject this idea or confronting, like United States, until now. But I think sooner or later, the whole Europe will join, because it's fundamentally wanted to link all the trade routes, all the infrastructure facilities together to help other industries, other trade to flourish and get more people to be involved in the trade routes of the commercial.
Dr. Hisham Abou Bakr, our economic expert in trade, thank you very much for your
Thank you
input,
for
and have a
having me.
very good day.
Thank you.
Well, right after the short break, we are going to return back with more, so stay tuned.